sweet home. Top of the morning, y'all. The Epstein list is getting released today or tomorrow. It's just awesome. I feel like I'm at a sleepover with a bunch of my buddies, like my best friends in the whole world, and I just smelled mama making chocolate chip cookies. Everybody's gonna be happy. This is gonna be fantastic. We don't give a crap about the list. We've never cared about the list. We know who's on the list. I wanna see him hang. I wanna see him hang in the middle of Times Square on national TV for their disgusting crimes against humanity and for these kids and what they did. So look, justice is coming, y'all. It's kind of coming a thread at a time, and I hope the cops and the FBI, led by Kash Patel, are ready to surround the houses of all these evil people and arrest them the moment this list comes out. That's my hope. Before I get into this today, I just want to say God bless every single American who keeps up a sense of urgency. You know what I'm saying? We have a 4-year window right now, hopefully to have peace and prosperity. I hope, okay? But we're still gonna have power outages. We're still gonna have hurricanes, national disasters, grid collapse, rolling blackouts, all that kind of stuff. And look, I used to collect baseball cards. Now I collect long-term food storage, okay? ReadyPantry.com/buddy. You're gonna get 10% off plus free shipping. This has a 25-year shelf life, y'all. Well, buddy, it may not be the healthiest thing in the world. No, I'll tell you what ain't healthy. Starvation. Starvation ain't healthy. Get you some of this Ready Pantry. I will put the link below. All right, so top of the morning, y'all, coming to you from little old Mississippi, otherwise known as the 1990s, where we don't talk, we actually visit. The neighbors actually bring you an apple pie when you move in next door. It's beautiful. And, you know, we can fry up a mess of catfish for about 40 people with 2 hours notice. That's how we do it down here. Well, that sounds like a pretty unique bubble of American culture, buddy. Absolutely it is. It's something I treasure. Will it still be like that, though, with the new gold card program that Trump is instituting? If y'all haven't heard, the gold card program could change the landscape of national debt forever and send us into extreme success. It could also send us into an extreme change of culture unlike we've ever seen before. Y'all watch this.
Breaking news, the president has just unveiled a $5 million gold card program to replace EB-5, targeting wealthy foreign investors who create American jobs. It streamlines citizenship and is expected to generate billions or even trillions of dollars, possibly enough to completely pay off the entire national debt.
We're going to be selling a gold card. You have a green card. This is a gold card. We're going to be putting a price on that card of about $5 million, and that's going to give you green card privileges plus. It's going to be a route to citizenship. People will be coming into our country by buying this card. They'll be wealthy, and they'll be successful, and they'll be spending a lot of money and paying a lot of taxes and employing a lot of people. So you're getting big taxpayers, big job producers, and we'll be able to sell maybe 1 million of these cards, maybe more than that. And if you add up the numbers, they're pretty good. If you sell 10 million of the cards, that's a total of $50 trillion. Well, we have 35 trillion in debt. That'd be nice.
Look, y'all, ever since he got reelected, I've been having more fun than calling a feminist and asking to speak with the man of the house, okay? It's been fun, but we can't just hold our horses for 2 seconds. That's all I'm asking, because how many gold cards do you think they're actually going to sell? I'd love to see y'all in the comment section. Do you think they're going to sell 10 million of these things? Or do you think they're going to just sell 17? And buddy, you just need to quit worrying. I guess if I lived in New Yorkistan, Chicagoistan, or Los Angelesistan, this wouldn't be nothing to me. Matter of fact, those places lost their soul decades ago. You can't even get sweet tea in those places, y'all. You ask for a sweet tea and they're like, huh, well, we have unsweet. It's what the waitress says. I don't want unsweet. I don't want your little packets that ain't the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm worried about if we let the big sharks, okay, come into the USA just because we got good food here. It ain't gonna end well for all us blue-collar people. I live, for instance, on a very, very well-maintained lake, okay? There's only a few of us out there. And we make sure the bass, crappie, and bluegill population is hitting on all cylinders, all right? We just dropped another 40 Christmas trees in our lake yesterday with cinder blocks, sinking them all down there to give them a good habitat, right? The fish are about as happy as they could be. Do y'all know what a blue catfish is? I'm going somewhere with this, hold on. They can get to be about 140 pounds. If I went down to the river and I snagged a few 5-foot long alligator gar, right? And a few 100-pound blue cats, You probably say that we got some of the biggest fish in our backyard in the whole state of Mississippi. But it wouldn't be long before they'd be the only fish in our backyard in Mississippi because all the small fish would get eaten. So don't get me wrong, I understand what Trump's trying to do, fixing the national debt. It's a noble goal. Matter of fact, it ain't a goal at all, it's a rescue mission, right? But I'm still reminded of that old Alan Jackson song that you know and I know we all love. It's called The Little Man, and the chorus goes, "Now the court square is just a set of streets that people go round and round and seldom think about the little man who built this town before the big money shut him down and killed the little man." Do y'all want a bunch of Saudis and rich Chinese businessmen taking over your little town? Because I sure don't. I just don't want the American soul lost. That's all. And we already got China owning tons of land all across America, and they should never own 1 inch, not 1 single inch. So when I hear of Trump wanting to accept 1 to 10 million gold cards, pay off the national debt, yes, beautiful thing, all that kind of stuff, wouldn't it also gather up the elites from the 4 corners of the earth, like the Bible says, and they'd be U.S. citizens, but they'd run things over here the way they ran things back in Saudi Arabia? That's my only fear. And I'm just saying, maybe if Trump told them, you can have this gold card, but you're only allowed to live in New York City or L.A., because all of us little states with small economies, right, are going to be outrun faster than a trans dude enrolling in a high school girls track meet. You know it's just going to fly right by us in 2 seconds. Something to think about. I really look forward to your comments down below about this whole thing. And if I could just add a little addendum, I think it's a great idea. I think he's going in a great spirit, right? But if I was sitting in one of his cabinet meetings and he said, "Buddy, you got anything to say?" Because I know he listens to people. I would say, "Mr. President," and I would go on exactly what I just told you. Running the country ain't easy. Keep praying for wisdom. God bless y'all. Be good.